going for a walk. Or get a chair if you're going to do some chair exercises. Get your weights. You're going to do weight exercises. Get your mats. You're going to stretch out this evening. Line up if you're walking wall to wall. Stand up. If you're walking in place. Jump on your bike. Start your treadmill.
Power on.
Yeah. Let's get this party started, right, y'all? Thanks for coming on a walk. Hey, thanks for loving yourself. Thanks for taking time out of your life to love yourself. Because, honey, I do. Whoo! I miss walking in the morning. We're going to do it again tomorrow night, too. Oh, let me take off my warm-up jacket. I miss walking in the morning. Let me tell you. Child. I got a summons to go to jury. Y'all know I done told them folks this. Back during the corona phase. I'm not coming there. I'm not coming to that courthouse. I don't have the insurance you have. I have Medicare. And every time I go to the doctor, it costs me $500. Now, you put me in the jail and prison. Y'all got doctors and nurses there. We can start right there. Try again, but we ain't trying no more. Yeah. What I'm gonna say to that young girl sitting there, that young European African woman sitting there. I know how she's sitting there at the defense table. She been raised all her life being taught her shit don't stink and everything she do, she get away with it. So of course she'd be sitting at the defendant's table. Come on. I ain't judging her. And how about that little black boy? Oh man, I have to go according to age. If it's 17, I was like, dang. It took them a few years to get hold of you. But they was trying. So here you sit. I ain't judging you. And if you're an old person, I'll say, damn, I'm surprised you made it that long. I'm just barely hanging on. Ooh. I ain't doing that. Let me tell that African American woman. Oh, I know her story. Honey, footsteps all over my goddamn body. Couple foot still larger than my ass. I ain't judging her. And what of that European African man? I ain't judging him. You've been telling him all his life. He's special. He got touch. He man. He walk on water. He's sitting there because that's eventually where he find her. He said many of them don't. But he do. I'm not judging him. Not judging him. No. I'm not judging him. Never. All innocent. Because it's society and the system that made each of them whatever they are. And I ain't judging them. First of all, you ain't telling these European Africans that they Africans. Especially if you've been born in the past 600 years on this penal colony. You are for sure positive, no doubt about it, European African. And if you came across the seas over here, you're European African. What am I sit there and judge you for? And then, let me bring y'all into something, honey. Y'all ain't watching what's happening down there in South Carolina with Murdoch. Murdoch. Alex Murdoch. Them jurors had to get lawyers. Now let me tell you what I told my daughter. I had a frank talk with her. I said, I know it's hard out here. But I gotta tell you, your mama can't afford for you to be a criminal. I ain't got no money. So your first fall is gonna be your hardest. Because I ain't got no money to get you. And that's what that system is all about. And that's why I stayed away from it. I couldn't afford it. I see these people going back and forth to lawyers and with their sons in and out of court. Even if they say what they call public defense attorney, you still got to pull money out your ass from somewhere. So my daughter, we can't afford crime. Our poverty level said we can't afford crime. And now you're going to get... Okay. So what's going on there in Murdoch land? South Carolina, child. Woo! After I graduated, I ran out that state like my ass was on fire, honey. Whew. I knew he wasn't going to really do no time. Because that's South Carolina. That's where them European, them Scot-Irish Africans are. Yes. Yes. And I knew he was going to get away with everything. They're all interconnected. So then, the trial comes through and stuff like that. And I kept saying, no, the verdict is not going to stay. I know South Carolina. I know those Scot-Irish Africans. Those beasts. They lie, they steal. They're horrible. Because their only focus is, I ain't black. Ain't no African to me. I'm rich. I'm a unicorn. Y'all know I have to use unicorn. The ancestors say I can't say white. I'm a unicorn. I'm rich. Ain't no African to me. We got rich off the Africans. Me and my family. I remember how Shelley was sitting in that courthouse shaking. And I've only had that happen to me one time where my body started shaking. That's the first time that something happened where I couldn't control my body. I was shaking. Whew. Anyway. Shelley was sitting there shaking like a leaf in a thunderstorm. Because she knew nothing was going to happen with her. So, okay, let me get the story. Okay. So now, the clerk of court who take care of the jurors is all kind of stuff, honey. Jurors accusing other jurors of going on Facebook, telling family. Child, they have to lawyer up. You really think I'm on to jury duty? Just come pick me up. They send the marshals to come pick me up. Because I ain't doing no jury duty. I'm not paying no lawyer. And guess how I wound up jury duty? Uh-oh, somebody's going to go out now. Voting. Don't vote. Uh-oh, let me see. Y'all see me? I'm never voting again. Let me see, am I still up? You can never tell. Because it's through voting, you get jury duty. I didn't do jury duty to it's better on this side. I didn't do jury duty so I could vote I didn't vote. Sorry, I didn't vote so I could do jury duty. That was the farthest thing of my mind. Stop killing us. Stop zoning us. Stop giving us those jobs where you ain't paying shit. Stop with all your slumlords and all, and on and on and on and on. Oh, that's what I voted for. I ain't getting nothing I wanted though. The last time I voted, I wanted reparation. And an orange executive warden out of the Oval Office. Now let me just stop here. They put an orange man in the Oval Office. There's an orange man right now running up and down. He paints his face every time. You know why he paints his face? So you don't see the African coming out of him. He's just an African German. He's just a German African. He's just an African German. That skin is turning brown, y'all. But what of the society? Clearly, the man is in a mask. But as long as he ain't African, because you see, if he was African, then they have to say they was African, and then DNR, y'all. Do not resuscitate. Do not resuscitate. Can you believe that? An orange man who hates African Americans. These European Africans, Spanish Africans, all these Africans. Voted for a man in orange face. Anyway, so what did voting get me? Got rid of the man in orange face, but he'll be back. So we didn't really get rid of him. They just didn't want us to handle this government the way it should be handled. They just didn't want that. So my vote really didn't get rid of him. He was just doing too much damage and they wanted to get rid of him. So my vote didn't do that. They said they said I wanted an African American Supreme Court warden. Somewhere in the newspaper, something like that, these German Ethiopians, because they always speaking for African American, probably they say African Americans say they want this. They want an African American Supreme Court warden. I ain't never said that shit. I ain't never said no shit like that. I said I wanted reparation. The fuck shit you did to me and my family. What you giving us a farm for now? You wouldn't give one to my grandfather. He was a sharecropper. You ain't give him shit. They was all starving. You took horticulture out of urban schools, and now you gonna give farm loans. Who the fuck you gonna give farm loans to? Who you gonna give it to? Oh, people from other countries who know about farming, not us. But you're telling me my vote got that? I didn't ask her for no fucking farm aid. I was clear. When I said 40 acres and a mule. I was clear every time I voted. These HBCU Greeks changed it to reparation. Equal footing, equal economic footing is what I voted for. You gave me an African American Supreme Court warden. No, that was for you bitches, not for me. So that's why I got for voting. I ain't never voting there, never time, never no more again. DNR, y'all. Oh, child. Whew. I'm walking, y'all. Trying to save my feet and toes. Hey, y'all. I said I'm walking. I kind of like 7 o'clock, but I don't. I need to address my stress level early in the morning to set my pace for the day. I'm getting rid of my stress level, but I'm also getting ready to go to sleep. I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. Yeah, I said I'm walking, y'all, trying to stay ahead of the sugar cane. If I stop walking, y'all. You have been summoned to come to jury duty. How you know I got jury duty damn money? How you know I got lunch money when I get down there? How you know I got a way to get back? Well, you gonna have to send your marshals. Because I ain't got no transportation. I was looking to see if I had any water. I don't got no ticks. Ain't that some shit? I'm not like European Africans. I don't think I'm better than people and I gotta go around judging them. I'm trying to get through this world as me with me. Matter of fact, when I was catching my ass attack from that jury summons, all I could see is my do not resuscitate. My tattoo, first tattoo ever, Bills. Do not resuscitate. Every time I voted, I got punished. Every time. And now I'm punished with jury duty. I didn't get nothing that I voted for. No, that was standing in them lines, all that shit, that was a pure waste of time. Bullshit. And the reward for my bullshit is jury duty. Where if one of those European Africans look at me and say, I heard her talking on the phone and she mentioned the trial. I got a lawyer. I got a lawyer. I got to meet with the judge. I got to meet with the judge. I didn't do nothing. All I did was voted. Don't vote, y'all. Stop now. Stop. Stop. It's just another way of getting you thrown in jail, honey. It's another way. Oh. So, when they come pick me up, because they said they pick you up, the marshals pick you up, and then you in holding or whatever the case may be. So I was vibing with me, and I said, you know, that'd be the last straw for me. Self said, yeah, that'd be the last straw for me, too. I said, I hope we can get 3 days, because I'm going to lay down for 3 days, and when they lift me up, it'll be Chris from Lester Gee's funeral parlor. Full circle. Full fucking circle. I'm out of here. I'm so sick of this. I ain't got no African in me society. I ain't got no African in me. So the African Americans and the black Africans, I got it attacked. y'all put an orange face German African in office. The black Africans was running out of here because they knew. Do not necessitate me. A man in orange paint. How much African can you be? And why he had orange paint? Because underneath it he had brown skin. Oh, no, I forgot. You European Africans call it liver spots. Well, his Africanism started coming out. That African gene comes through. But you don't want to talk about that. And now I'm going to do it now. The virus could lose my life. Fucking around with them ignorant European Africans. Listen. I told them last time, I can't be in no room with them. I know you for who you are. I know you for who you are. So when you come talking down to me like you want to do, you're known to do, I'm going to say, listen here, you low-class, no-life European African, if you don't get out of my face, I'm going to have my 3 days down. I'm going to have my 3 days down and holding. Because I'm going to try to punch you with everything, every fiber of my being. I'm going to punch you with every fiber. I'm going to punch you for going back to the ancestors being put on this penal colony just because they lost a war. Just because they was overthrown. And you continue to treat their descendants like, I will. Then I'll pick up a chair and I'll try to beat the African drums out you. So that's another reason. I ain't doing that, Georgia. Dangerous. Then, it wasn't them no count, low count. Listen, I live in this state, this Connecticut. I'm going to tell you something, honey. Whew. There's Sky Irish Africans up here. Job. I bet they couldn't even use it as a bagpipe for our own funeral. So no, I ain't going in there. Don't pick me up and take me straight to lockup. Like I said, I hope it's 3 days. Because I got an agreement between me and me. If we ever caught up in a situation like that, where we is locked down for nothing that we have done, but because this shit-ass, stinky ass ain't got no back in me, I prove I ain't got no African, because I kicks African. Oh yeah, ain't no African in you. I saw you kick that black African good. Do not necessitate. 66 years of that bullshit is more than I can bear. Me and the jury room. Well, oh, Black Raisin, what you don't understand, what me and the others are trying to get through to you is we feel that maybe you don't understand the law. They're going to have to cut off my wrists to get my hands from around that neck. And then, of course, that European African man got to come over. See, how it is with you is because you live in the lawless things, because I live in a peaceful community. But since you come from lawlessness, that's all he got to say. If there's a pitcher of water, I'm going to throw it on him and beat his ass with the pitcher. Then I'm going to grab up the tray and I'm going to beat him. And if he get down on the ground, I'm going to jump up and down on that bitch. So you see why I can't do jury duty? I'm not playing the games no more. It's all about, I got no African in me. You're all Africans. All are African. Back from the time and from the daytime. And definitely on this penal colony. Who you think the Europeans, but basically the Scots and the Irish, that brought us to these penal colonies, who do you think they were sleeping with? The African prisoners of war that they brought over here. Thousands and thousands and thousands of babies. That's why they're scared every time they have a child. They're scared they'll have African. But they get away with it. They say, oh, her hair is so curly. Oh, look at her eyes. They're blue. Knock, knock. Anybody home, ask why? Africans have blue eyes too. Oh, isn't she wonderful? She has red hair. Africans have red hair too. How do you think invaded Europe? The perfect race. The German African country said. They always blame it on one man. That's the mind game. That's the mind fuck. No, that was the whole country. And definitely the royals. Who said, well, blonde-haired people are the perfect race. Someone should have went and slapped his ass and said, bitch, Africans have blonde hair. Where you think you got it from? I can't do no jury duty. I'm going down. So y'all gonna have to keep up with me. Because, especially after I get my do not resuscitate, y'all gonna have to keep up with me, because when I disappear, I could either be in county lockup under warrant for not doing jury duty. I'm old, so I could do a matter and energy separate. And then Chris from Lester Gee's funeral parlor came and picked me up, did whatever he's gonna do. If he's gonna bomb me, if he's gonna cremate me, get me packed up, put me on a plane, and I am gobble bound. Accra, here I come. Accra, here I come. Yeah! So that could be the reason why you miss me. Also, one social media is ran by a German Ethiopian, and the other social media is ran by Arabs. I pretty much can piss off both of them. I have no page. So y'all need to keep up. But what you need to keep up with is your exercising. Not me. Don't keep up with me. Keep up with your exercising. Keep up, because I don't know how y'all do it. When I saw that jury duty, call or go online. You know what I said? Make me. Make me. And because I said that, them German Africans don't like that, honey. So y'all better exercise and take care of yourself. If I'm a motivation for y'all, do it in memory of me. In memory of me. Oh, no, honey. And also, it's a chance, they come pick me up to take me down there to the jury duty. And I done seen plenty of videos where these European Africans are stomping out old black people like they roaches. So I may catch a European African patty roller with a twitchy foot. And he be done stomp me. So y'all better keep exercising and try to keep up and watch the show, because you never know. You never know. Just being an African, a black African, is an issue. So, everything else, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, y'all. Ooh. Right? I know sometimes when people get like really emotional, like, oh, yes. Remember I told y'all that lady that I worked with, and she had her first mammogram, and she came back to work, and she was crying, she was like, it's so painful, and I remember sitting at my desk, because I was young, I kept saying, well, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. I was like, did you take aspirin? She's like, girl, you know I ain't never been within 5 feet of a mammogram machine. I love my breastises. Yeah, they could do good with they rub down with black Jamaican castor oil, honey. I ain't telling y'all to do that. Y'all know I ain't USDA. I ain't HBCU Greek. So you can't go by me. But this is what I do. And I ain't never been 5 feet of a mammogram. Some European African pressing down on my breast, because the hate that they have for me, they show them. I'm trying to feel a lump. No, you trying to squash the African that's in you out of me. Keep your hands off me. Let's get our weights. Yeah, y'all. I see somebody wrote something, but y'all gotta wait to the end, because I be looking at my shorts. I kind of like this angle for the camera. Starting out 3rd year. Something new, right? Girl. Man. My whole ass was on fire. Hey, you check in to this to this number and find out all because I voted. Stop voting. All because I voted. I can go in there and one of them European Africans say, I ran across her Facebook page. She talking about the trial. I got a lawyer up. They ain't gonna believe me. They ain't never believed me before. Why they gonna believe me then? That's a European African. I'm a black African. On this penal colony, my word and shit is equal. I ain't putting myself in there. If that's what y'all want to do, come get me and put me in jail. Just come pick me up. Y'all know the address. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 for good luck. It just ran across my mind. One of them Europeans could go on a jury duty one day and say, Clerk of Court, I heard her over talking to someone at the donut shop talking about the trial. Next thing I know, I'm caught up in some shit, some European African shit that I have been able to stay away from so far. Whoo, winging a prayer, child. And then I have to go, and the judge asked me, "You honest? Did you talk this? Did you do this? What color joints did you put on? Did you put on your bra? Who helped you with your bra? Do you know who you are? Do you guys see that? Watch my finger. Is my finger going right to left or left to right? I ain't doing that. Just come pick me up. Come pick me up. Take me on this side. Squeeze your gut. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 for good luck. Oh, child. Stop voting, y'all. They gonna get us in jail one way or another, honey. You get caught up in that jury room, and them European Africans be talking about how you talking about the trial and spread. Next thing you know, you in a whole bunch of law shit. Why? Because you voted. I ain't never vote no more. If I get out of this shit, and if I do it, don't. Hold on, y'all. I gotta read a message. Ing. Okay, hi, Brazilian Ing. Brazilian Ing came through. Thank you, cousin. Because you definitely know you African. You definitely know you're Portuguese African. Thank you for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share, y'all. Can I lean over and hit these things? Thanks for coming on the walk. See you tomorrow evening.